When a person is infected or even inoculated with a vaccine, the immune system gears up to produce antibodies that specifically target the virus. So we know that over time, those antibodies, they naturally wane. But the immune system still holds a memory of the virus. And that way, if the virus ever shows up again, those cells can spring into action and start to gear up a new batch of antibodies. So Dr. Baldo, talk me through the role of those T cells and why this really matters, especially when it comes to preventing a reinfection.
Yeah, certainly, Elizabeth. I may be a little biased on this because it's what I spend most of my day doing, but the immune system is amazingly sophisticated, and it has two main parts. One part is called the innate immune system, and the other part is called the adaptive immune system. Thus, I work for a company called Adaptive Biotechnologies, and T cells are part of that. But the innate immune system is very what's called nonspecific. So it tries to protect you from infection, for instance, but it doesn't know what exactly it's protecting you from. And the most common representation of the innate immune system is your skin. Your skin protects you, but it doesn't know necessarily what it's protecting you from. Then there's an entire another part of the immune system called the adaptive immune system. And this is going to be an oversimplification, but there's two main parts of that adaptive immune system. B cells, and B cells are the cells that produce antibodies, and T cells. And T cells do a number of important things. One thing that they do is they actually stimulate or tell B cells to produce those important antibodies. They're also involved in killing infected cells. So if coronavirus gets into one of your cells, that cell kind of screams out and says, hey, I'm infected. And then the T cell can go ahead and just basically take it out. And then the third thing they do, and you alluded to this in your opening remarks, they keep a memory of that infection. So hopefully, and hopefully it doesn't happen, but if you get infected in the future, those T cells could jump into action. And just a final comment, the T cells are often the first responders. So think of them as like the EMTs for your adaptive immune system, but they also tend to stick around for a long time. And so when you look at trying to diagnose a more remote infection, the biology makes the T cells potentially a better target than antibodies, which tend to wane a bit sooner. At least that's what we're seeing in the setting of novel coronavirus, COVID-19.